Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we start negating one by one, it is done only at the intellectual level. And therefore these questions come. It is something like this. Suppose we are Brahman. Then what? So this question comes only when one is lost only in intellectual arguments. So, what should be clearly understood? See? If we are practicing and working on this knowledge to convert it into experience, then one thing will happen, and that is you are left with no questions. So if you want to know what is the truth, that about which you have no question is the truth. About what we don't have any question. What is the population of America? See? So, we have no question about our own being, whether I am or I am not. See? Questions are always about something which is recognized as other than oneself. I can have a question. What is that? I can't read it. It is other than me. See? Can I have a question? Excuse me, please tell me whether I am or I am not. What the other person will say? Not only you are, but you are dumb. See? Therefore, one of the spiritual practices, don't go on asking questions. That is one of the reasons I don't entertain. It has no meaning. Like, do you know who was the fifth president of America? Do you know? No. Does it make any difference? Do you know what was the weight of Mahatma Gandhi when he was killed? I don't know. Does it make any difference? See? It makes a difference if we know or we do not know ourselves. Therefore, this is a basic rule. If you are really walking spiritual path, don't entertain any question about anything. We don't want to know anything. See? Like when I go to so many places, Swamiji, do you know about his marriage? I said, I do not know. I don't want to know. What is the need? See? Therefore, here this topic is brought out. Swayam eva anubhutitvat vidyate na anubhavyata. We are being of the status of experience itself. We are all trained in experience of cold, experience of food, experience of distance, experience of smell, experience of touch. We all know of. Knowledge of something, utility of something. Remove this of portion. Knowledge. Whenever it is about others, there are options. Do you know him? I think I know him by face, but the name I have forgotten. Do you know yourself? I think, probably. Do I have to think when I know myself or not? Meaning, our being is beyond the scope of operation of the mind. Mind is not involved. Whenever knowledge is through the agency of mind, it has options of is and is not. See? This is a water bottle. This is not a beer bottle. Is and is not. This is a mic. This is not Hanumanji ki gada. See? Do we have this option? I am or I am not? See, friends, this non-optional presence cannot become an object of knowledge. And therefore, it is said, Swayam eva anubhutitvat. We being of the nature of experience, na vidyate anubhavyata. Therefore, we cannot become an object of knowledge. Now, with this principle, the statement which I made, it will become very easy to grasp. Experience without experiencer. Can we say, I have experience about myself, or sometime I don't have experience about myself? No. Can I say, I know myself, or I do not know myself? Can I say, I am or I am not? So, that experience which has these two options, is and is not, transcend that. Is and is not with reference to other is of. See? Knowledge of Upanishad, knowledge of music, but the knowledge itself without the attributes cannot become an object of knowledge. Therefore, jnatru jnanantara abhavat. There is no division between the knower and the known, and therefore adneyaha. Therefore it is said, the self cannot be known. See? And natu asattaya. Because what doesn't exist, how can you know that? See? Can we know the son of a barren woman? We cannot know, because she doesn't have a son. Similarly, we, the self that we are we like that? Non-existent. Therefore, we do not know ourselves not because we are non-existent, but because we cannot be comprehended through the sense organs, mind and intellect. These are the only three areas where knowledge is gathered. See, friends. In the latest, particle and quantum physics, they talk about only the present. They don't talk about the past and the future. And the present, without the contents, is presence. What are the contents? Time, space and object. See? Now, be attentive. If we see knowledge as we know is at the level of the sense organs, we drop that. Then we come to the mind. Now what is mind? Mind is knowledge with past, future and present. If we drop the past, if we drop the future, and if in the present we do not have comparisons, then it is no more past, present, future. The present is no more a present, then it is presence. Because of the past tense, there is a future tense. We are all the time living in tenses. Living in the tenses is the present. Now I am happy. Few days back I was very miserable. See? Now if we drop the past, if we drop the future, present cannot be present. So the present is no more a tense. Therefore we are no more in tensions. See? So the knowledge divided into past, future and present is mind, and the knowledge which is not divided into past, present and future is presence. That is what we are. Therefore, friends, we told you 100 times, don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. No need. Similarly, don't talk to yourself. Whenever we talk to ourselves, we are in the future. See, after the class, there is lunch. I hope for Swamiji, chutney skipped or not. I told him to keep a chutney. Here Brahman and chutney of Brahman. Because we have trained our mind not to remain in the present. Do you know why? Mind dies if it is starved. The diet of the mind is past memories, future worries, and present comparisons. If these three things you drop, the mind dies. Death of the mind is like death of an ice cube when it is put in the waters. Is that ice cube dying? It is merging to the source. Mind merges in consciousness. And therefore, if 5 koshas are rejected, nothing remains. No. You are only intellectually going. Work on it. Then this question will not come. Therefore, natu asattaya. The truth is not an object of knowledge. Therefore, it cannot become known. Now, continuing further to explain this through some example. माधुर्यादि स्वभावानाम अन्यत्र स्वगुणार्पिणाम स्वस्मिन् तदर्पणापेक्षा नो च त्या अन्यदर्पकम. See, if you want to know who has prepared the tea, you can know from the taste of the tea. If the tea is added to the sugar pot, then it is a Gujarati tea. See? If the sugar is added to the tea, then it is a South Indian tea. If the tea is added in the milk pot, it is a Punjabi tea. See? Because sweetness is added to something which doesn't have its own sweetness. But Gujaratis can do that. They will be adding sugar on the good and then eating. So we don't have to add sweetness to sugar. But if it is a Rasgulla, we have to add. In the same manner, Madhuryadi Swabhavanam Anyatra Swaguna Arpinam. The sweetness of the sugar is added to something which is not sweet of its own. Similarly, Swasmin, can the sugar ask for sweetness from others? It is sweet by itself. Therefore, friends, I told you one principle. Don't seek happiness in life. Seeking happiness is declaration of the bankruptcy of happiness. Don't. Then express happiness. Whatever we are doing physically through the body, do it happily. Whatever we are talking to others, talk happily. Whatever we are thinking, think happily. You have learned the secret of dynamic spiritual life. See, don't disturb meditation in progress. You are going to realize after the meditation. Jaldi khatam karo. To whom are we cheating, friends? Therefore, swasmin tad arpanapeksha no nacha anyat asti arpakam. Because for the sugar, other source of sweetness is not required. Similarly, we don't have to seek happiness. We are happiness. Friends, remember one thing. Don't get carried away by, I want to have the vision of God. See, one lady in Delhi asked me this question. Swamiji, I want to have vision of God, please give me. I said, imagine I am God, look at me. How long will you look? Tuku. After that, chai hai kya? Don't get carried away by all that dumb things. See? Then allow the divine that you are to express through you. See? Mic has no purpose. The one who is holding the mic, he has a purpose. And his voice should reach the audience. Then what I will do? I will search for a mic which is a fit instrument. And what is a fit instrument? It is available, it is capable, it is perfect, and it has none of its own agenda. See? Sometimes the mics have got their own agenda. They have got electronic onkar. Sometimes the mics have got throat trouble. Khar, 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 khar. So what will I do? Throw that away. It's not a fit instrument. Friends, we human beings, are we not searching for a fit instrument for our job? Like I come to South Africa. You are so many of you. I contact Arvind. Does it mean that I don't like you? I like you, all of you, equally. But then, to get the work done, I am searching for a fit, available, willing, capable instrument. See? How simple it is. In the same manner, He, the Divine, is also searching for a fit instrument. And the fit instrument is the same, capable, fit, available, and no personal agenda. Hands are free from selfishness. Speech is free from glorifying oneself and condemning others. Mind is free from likes and dislikes. Ego is dissolved at his will. No success or failure. Through such an empty one, the Divine expresses. So what is the spiritual practice? Empty yourself. Like what we do? We cannot add space from outside in the suitcase. We have to empty the content. Space is already there. The Paramatma, the Divine, is already there. It is filled with all garbage. Sukha kachra, gila kachra. Empty it. This we do, friends, temporarily, in deep sleep. Because in deep sleep, we are nobody. We have no sukha kachra, property or anything. No gila kachra, no relations. We are completely empty. Therefore, deep sleep experience is all bliss. Deep sleep is a trailer of God realization. If we learn from that, what is a deep sleep? We have nothing. We are nowhere. We are nobody. But we are happy. So what we have to learn, the happiness doesn't come from outside. Happiness is our essential nature. Let it express. Therefore, instead of getting lost in logic and arguments, practice this. We don't have to seek happiness in this world. We have to express happiness. That is all the spiritual practice. Now, next verse. अर्पकांतरराहित्येपि अस्ति एशांत स्वभावता मा भूत तथा अनुभव्यत्वम बोधात्मा तु न हीयते. So like the sweet etc., the sugar etc. has its own sweetness, doesn't expect sweetness from others. In the same manner, the self-bodhatma, the experience that we are, doesn't depend on if there is something to experience, then only I am an experiencer. No. I am an experiencer without experiencer. And therefore, no wise man can have the ego of realization. See, friends, therefore, Ma bhut tatha anubhavyatvam. So don't try to struggle. But what happens, when we follow the other path, not this path, then what happens? We are told, if you sit like this thing quiet, and then something hot will go from below upwards. What is that, Maharaj? That is gas going up. Remember one thumb rule. Any experience which begins, stays for some time, and ends is a trick of the mind. Whatever that experience may be. Even if you are seeing Bhagavan Sri Krishna, a trick of the mind. See, friends, when our mind can think anything like Kami hi nari piyari jimi, lobi hi priya jimi dam, timi raghunath nirantara priya lagahu mohiram. Like for a greedy person, everywhere he sees money. See? Wherever he goes, he sees only money. We go to some hill station to enjoy, but he will go there. Oh, this is the product available here. If I import that to my, I will be able to enjoy good profit, directly from this. So, he has gone there for a vacation and did a business. Nothing wrong in that. But where is the focus? On money, money, money. See? And when a devotee is all the time Krishna, 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 Rama, 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 then in his dream also Rama and Krishna will come. But that also is a trick of the mind. So when our mind can create the huge dreams, that mind can also create various gods which we ask them to come again and again. Therefore, remember this. That experience which has never begun, which is never modified, which never ends, is the truth. See? So we have no experience of birth, no beginning. We have no experience of change, and we have no experience of death, and ultimately we have no experience of our absence. Whether we want or we don't want, we are divine. So let us play like the children play, home, home, brother, sister become husband, wife, but they don't become. Similarly, play, realize. Hey, how come you are always happy? Kya karu yaar, I am realizing. Start fake. Doesn't matter. See? All the time otherwise Gambhiranandam. What happened? What to tell you are, since I am realized I am like this. See? Have you seen any of our gods frowning? Imagine Bhagavan Krishna taking the flute in the Not possible. See? So, ma bhut tatha anubhavya bodhatma nahiyate. Whether you know yourself or you do not know, you are divine, you are divine. Therefore, in the life of Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Vivekananda, once Ramakrishna Paramahamsa called Vivekananda, hey, he has not come for almost a month, where is he? Get him here. So he comes. And then he tells, sir, you are getting attached to me. Therefore you are sending me messages to call. So that time the great teacher said, my dear, you accept me as your guru under suspicion and doubt. I know you what you are. See the difference? We look at the world what we look at ourselves. If I take myself to be Gujarati, then kem cho, without any difficulty. See? Therefore, we have to recognize the self, and knowing the self can be only by being the self. You cannot know without being, and you cannot be without knowing. Therefore, in Upanishad it is said, Swayam Jyotir Bhavattesha Purosmad Bhasate Akhilar Tameva Bhantamanveti Tadbhasa Bhasate Jagata. In Kathopanishad, Mundokopanishad, this mantra comes. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam ne ma vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagnihi tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Swayam Jyoti Bhavati Eshaha. The truth that we are is Swayam Jyoti. Swayam Jyoti means which does not require any other light to illuminate. Now see one very deep and very simple thought. The flowers do not give fragrance to anybody. They have fragrance. The sun doesn't give light and heat to anybody. The sun is light and heat. In the same manner, we don't have to become divine. We are divine. So, if we go nearer to the flower and get the fragrance, we may thank the flower. Thank you for the good fragrance. Will the flower get? Of course, I have given many people. No. Therefore, let our natural state, bliss, express through us. And that expression is only under one condition. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. We get divided, friends, either in the past or in the future or in the present. These three things work on sincerely. Neither bring your past nor ask anybody about their past. Remember to forget. We have forgotten to forget. And then we remember when I was, in school, who asked you? That is also one of the mantras, isn't it? Who asked you? Whenever we talk to others, we talk about the past. Whenever we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. Stop these two things. You are in the present. And in that present, don't compare with anything. See, friends, this is what Swayam Jyoti Bhavati Esha. The sun doesn't expect any other light. Now, be very attentive. Many examples which are given, no example can be perfect. Every example will have something or the other weakness. So when it is said, in his light everything shines. So what we understand, light means this light, okay. This is not the sunlight. This is the daylight. Sunlight is not daylight. Daylight is reflected sunlight. Deep into the sky, there is absolute darkness. Why? There is no thing on which the sunlight can fall and reflect. Now, you are all seeing me, I am seeing you. In between us, is there light or not? There is light. But because there is nothing to reflect on, although light is, you can't see it. Like between them and me, there is some smoke of this incense stick that we see because their light is reflected. So what we call sunlight is not sunlight. It is a daylight, reflected light. See, my friends, in the same manner, tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati means what? See, I can see this tab because I have eyes. So, the light of the eyes is more powerful than the light of the tab because the tab cannot see me. So, the light of the eyes is more powerful than the tab light. Second thing, I can see the daylight. So, the eyes are more powerful than the daylight. See? And the sun is there or not, how do I know? I know because I can see the sun. So the light of the eyes is more powerful than the light of the sun. Because what is the rule? Illuminator is powerful than the illumined. See, this is the meaning. Swayam Jyoti Bhavatteshaha. Even Brahmaji comes and tells us, you don't exist. What do you say? Kaam karo apna. You don't exist. See, I don't require your certificate whether I am there or not. This eternal presence is mentioned here. Swayam Jyoti Bhavatesha Purosmat Bhasyate Jakhilat. See, before anything is, the truth is. See, before the waking begins, we have to be there. Then only the waking experience and the waking world comes into existence. When this waking experience disappears, we don't disappear. We are the same. My friends, again and again work only on these lines. When you are sitting by yourself, just start playing. Don't become serious. Suppose, Om Namah Shivaya, loudly you said. Then say it silently in your mind. I have to demonstrate, therefore I say loudly. Say in your own mind, Om Namah Shivaya. Go on little nearer to yourself. Then again go deep. Om Namah Shivaya. Again go deep. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. When you follow this slowly and sincerely, not seriously, body will disappear from your knowledge and experience will be like that of the space. Because what is the subtlest in our knowledge? Earth is gross, water is subtle. Water is gross, fire is subtle. Fire is gross, air is subtle. Air is gross, space is subtle. Space is gross, mind is subtle. Mind is gross, I is subtle. I is gross, Chetana is subtle. Chetana is gross, Chaitanya is subtle. So, it is not a process of getting something. Tyage naike amritatva manasha. We start discarding the gross. Drop the objects gross, come to the sense organs subtle. Drop the sense organs, come to the mind. Drop the mind means likes and dislikes, come to the I. I is only in the waking, therefore drop the I, come to the Chetana. Drop the Chetana, come to the Chaitanya. And from this absolute standpoint, relative is an appearance, not real. From the spacious standpoint, directions are not real. From the man's point of view, the son, the husband, the father are not real. So live as a man and play the role of a son, a husband, a father. And when you are playing this role, play perfectly well. Acting should be perfect. During 1920-30 time, the ladies were never coming on the stage in the dramas. Now the ladies go everywhere. So the gents used to act as the role of a lady. So that gent, that man, actor will be dressing like a woman, talk like, walk like, complete makeup. She should be seen as a woman. When he is playing that role of a lady, that time also he knows and he is a man. In the same way, play the role. But the role should be played perfectly well. We are all sent as actors by the divine will. We all have to play our role. So actors only act. But instead of remaining actors, we react. And because we react, samsara is born. When an actor shoots somebody on the stage as a part of his acting, will he be sentenced to death? It was just an acting. See? There was a man who committed suicide. And he killed somebody. And after having killed somebody, he has to save himself. So he went to the liar. My English is poor, what can I do? He went to a liar. And that liar was told, this is what I had done, you have to save me. He said, don't worry. Whenever they ask you any question, you simply reply, ta ta. Anything they ask, you reply, ta ta. So he was trained properly. And in the court, the investigation was going on. What's your name? Ta ta. Did you kill somebody? Ta ta. Everybody was fed up. Then the lawyer said, he is off the head, he doesn't know anything, whether he has killed or not killed. So he is insane. Therefore, he was given only little imprisonment and not hanged to death. So the lawyer thought, aha, I have saved. Now the time of payment came. So he asked, see, I saved you? Yes. Now my fees? Ten. This is Brahmananda. Did you get anything? Discover happiness. Don't seek happiness. See, friends. But we are seeking happiness. When you discover happiness, it is fun. Therefore, to discover this, there is only one technique. The technique is learn from every single experience of your life. This I will repeat shamelessly million times. This is the only spiritual practice. Whether you know Bhagavad Gita by heart or not doesn't matter. Whether you know Vishnu Sahasranam doesn't matter. What is important is, are we learning from our day-to-day experience or not? See. Therefore, when it is said, it is in the light of the reality, everything is illumined. So what is everything? Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. Beyond that, there is nothing. This is what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannimishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha vedaisya sarvi ahameva vidya. I am the very substratum, essence of everything. I alone support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, what is worthy of knowing in the world is aham eva vidya. Who am I? Who am I? He who is supporting the waking without becoming a waker, who is supporting the dream without becoming a dreamer, who is supporting the deep sleep without going to sleep, he who is supporting the meditation without becoming a meditator. See, my friends, the real spiritual practice is undoing and unbecoming. Neither we have to do anything, we don't have to become anybody. Just be. Tasya bhasa bhasate jagat. Yenedam janate sarvam tat kenanyena janatam vidyataram katham kenam vidyat shaktam vidyetu sadhanam. This comes also from, I think, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. It is said, Yena idam janate sarvam, that by which everything is known. Now take a simple example to understand. Vision is the one by which all colors and forms are known. Yena idam sarvam janate. The vision knows all colors and forms. Tat kena annena janatam. How can you know how can somebody see the vision? That means, how can the colors and the forms see the vision? They cannot see. Because vision is the illuminator and colors and forms are the illumined. Now multiply this example. Yena idam sarvam janate. We No childhood, teenage, middle age, old age. Then who are we? We are supporting all of them. When the childhood body came, we supported. The body has gone, we are the same. The teenage body came, we supported. That has gone, we are the same. The middle-aged body has come, we supported. It has gone, we are the same. Swamiji, stop. Now this old age body will also go. Oh God. No, don't cut such jokes. It's not a joke, it is reality. Oh God. See, friends. Therefore, yena idam sarvam janate. Again and again, we have to simply remember this much. The knower can never be an object of knowledge. Vidyataram kena vidyat, shaktam vedetu sadhanam. How is the vision looks like how my eyes look like, I can never see it. In one college or school, one girl said, I can see. I said, really? Show me. How you see? I will also try. So from her purse, she took out that small mirror. See, I can see. I said, hey, you are so intelligent. It never struck me. Can you do one favor? Take that black thing, what you call kajal, put into the eye which you are seeing there. See? What we see in the mirror is a reflection, not the original eye. Therefore, Vidyataram kena vidyat shaktam vidyetu sadhanam. There is no means of knowledge which can eliminate our essential nature. This principle I told you in simple words. Pramana means sense organs, mind and intellect. Pramana nirapeksha, non-involvement. Pramana nirapeksha, anubhuti, experience. That experience which does not involve sense organs, mind and intellect. That is the truth. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sanyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The wise one is awakened to the divinity to which the ignorant one is sleeping. And the ignorant ones are awakened to this relative illusory world and they are sleeping to the reality. Both of them are in the same place. Like you go to a jeweler's shop, ladies. When the ladies go, where is their attention? Name, form, design, latest fashion. Where is the attention of the jeweler? Gold. Object is the same. Where is our focus? See, friends. Therefore, we all go through experiences, good and bad. If there is a good experience and we do not become uncontrollably excited, we are divine. If some bad event happens and we do not become so miserable that we make everybody miserable around us, no. In simple words, any experience that we go through, we have to consciously work on it. Let an experiencer be not born. Experiencer is born when we comment, we evaluate, we suggest, we want to change, we want to improve, we have got something to say. Then an experiencer is born. Then what to do? जो थारी राय सो मारी राय. O Lord, thy will be done. Living at zero choice level. Don't give yourself any choice. You will be happier than the happiest. There was one friend of mine, S8G. I was sitting with him. And one boy came to him and he said, Sir, I want some job. Any job I will do in your house. I am in need of a job. He said, where were you working earlier? I was working with so and so. Okay, I will talk to him and then you come tomorrow. So next day he came, that boy. He said, okay, I spoke to your earlier owner. Now you can join, do the job. What job? Whatever is there, you do. Okay, I can do everything. Cleaning, washing, cooking, everything. Very good, very good. Then the boy said, I will not take less than, in your language, 1,000 rands per month. I will not take less. Then my friend started playing with him. 1,000 is too much. I can give you 300 rands. No, 300. And finally, they bargained on 550 rands. Come from tomorrow. He went. Then my friend told me, Swamiji, this man has evaluated himself that he is worth only 550. Had he told me, Sir, after seeing my work, whatever you want to give me, I am happy, I would have given him 5,000. We evaluate ourselves. He knows better. Perform best. See how simple it is. But we have that, I am unfortunate, I am unlucky. No. We are perfect. And our perfection will be useful where he knows than us. Therefore, wherever, whenever, whatever we are, learn to act perfect. You will never be miserable in life. But what happens? We want to do somebody else's job. Don't do that. Therefore, to know oneself, we don't require anything else. See? Just be yourself. And in that, you will see efforts are less. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. There was a friend of mine. Once he got one harmonium. He said, Swamiji, you have got a good voice. You should learn some bhajan kirtan. I have got a harmonium for you. Please. He kept there. After 6 months again he came. Swamiji, did you try? I said, what? No, I gave you harmonium. Where it is? Oh, it is there. Yes. Did you learn? I said, no, I didn't learn. Oh God. At least you opened it. I said, no, I didn't open. Then he opened. It was completely destroyed. Why don't you learn? I said, I don't want to prove anything to anybody. No, but you have got a good voice. I said, I don't want that. One example I'll give you. That lady is no more. Very good singer. So she was in Delhi and she used to take me by car, in her car, to wherever we have to go. School teacher, very nice. And she had very good voice. And she will be singing with all emotions and tears and all that. So I used to sit quiet because my rule is, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Then one day she asked me, Swamiji, please tell me what sadhana I should do. I said, I don't know. No, you are avoiding me. No, tell me. I'll follow that. I said, I'll tell you, but you will not like it. No, I like it. Tell me. I said, stop singing. Swamiji, I said, yes, I told you. No, you are the fourth Mahatma who told me the same thing. I said, we are connected. See, why? I said, because you are getting more emotional than the truth. See? You get caught up in your mind. Like the musicians. They don't have bhav. They are lost only in Saragama Padanisa. It is a bhoga. It is not yoga. Bhagavan Shankaracharya clearly tells, Veena Vadana Saundaryam Bhuktaye Natu Muktaye. Mirabai was also singing for Bhagavan Krishna. Jalotas also sing for getting the claps. See, friends, wherever we get lost in this world, withdraw yourself. Therefore, this truth is effortless being. So wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever role we have to play your role perfectly well and drop it. Don't carry the burden of somebody. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.